Hi, Sarah Childress back with you. As a way to kick off the weekend, I thought I would spring a watch bite on you and suggest that you watch The Watcher on Netflix and Barbarian on HBO. Now, I have to admit that while I was watching The Watcher, and I watched all of The Watcher, I was wondering, why am I watching The Watcher? I mean, honestly, not much happens. But then it dawned on me that I was watching The Watcher because The Watcher was turning me into The Watcher. Well, not the watcher, because there is a watcher, but turning me into a watcher, someone who was watching and waiting for something really terrible to happen. And when that dawned on me, it piqued my interest because the watcher, like films including Rear Window and Peeping Tom, seems very much interested in exploring the voyeurism that is inherent within filmmaking and especially within true crime dramas. So if you're looking for a little meta, then check that out. But if you're looking for a compelling and complex kind of exploration of the evils of actual and perceived neighborhood degradation and watching, then you might want to check out Barbarian on HBO. Now, Barbarian deserves a rich and complex exploration of its multiple moving parts, but I think where I'll start for the purposes of this watch bite is in the house, because the house in Barbarian, like that of The Watcher, involves all these secret tunnels, and also both of them are kind of metaphors that allow overlapping fears, desires, and realities to merge and come in conflict with one another. Also, The Watcher and Barbarian gingerly deal with issues of gentrification. Now, in The Watcher, that involves neighbors who see this kind of rich yuppie couple come in, moving into an historic house, gutting that historic house in order to fit their kind of catalog idea of aesthetics. In Barbarian, it involves two young artists who come into a neighborhood and who seem to be kind of the avant-garde of renovation, revitalization, but they're absolutely ignorant of, at best, and at worst, absolutely could care less about the history of the neighborhood. Now, as Faulkner said, the past is always present, and the past is very much present in Barbarian because the house resides in a neighborhood that was once really the white-collar, white picket fence evocation of the American dream, but has since been almost completely abandoned by its inhabitants. And as a result, the homes are completely falling down, completely falling apart. And so that becomes the expression of the gutting of the American dream. The only thing that lives on is this kind of putrid patriarchy. And I'm not going to say anything more about that because I don't want to spoil Barbarian.